Your wife Nancy over there, she does all the navigating. How'd you guys do out there on pre-run? And you get all your course notes dialed in, and you're going to be having them put this car in the right place?
Yeah, for sure. It was good. Got a lot of notes and been working really hard on it. So I think it feel good, and I have the best driver out there, I think.
That's right. It's going to be one heck of a date night. It's going to be almost 2 date nights out here. So you guys are definitely in for it. Tell me about the course, Edgar. We sure mixed it up. Lots of new sections out there. And some people are calling this the San Felipe 1000 because there is just so many miles of whoop. There's always whoops. I mean, it's always a brutal course. And every year, you guys tell me it's more brutal than last year. And I know that's true this year.
Yeah, for sure. It's way more brutal. The course is very bad from the rain. So we have a lot of notes on our GPS.
So some of those rain ruts too. They had those big storms here just a while back, and I know they wreaked havoc up there. And how about that Mike's crossing? I know it's settled down, but is that still pretty deep up there? I know it washed it out a little bit deeper.
Yeah, but I think the Mike's section is the better one from the whole course. Yeah, so it's very bad, pretty much over there by the mile 102. I think the downhill. That one is very bad.
Yeah, up over the summit.
Yeah, up over the summit. Yeah, that one is like not even close to the 500.
Yeah, it mixes up. Those rocks are always moving. I mean, you never know what you're going to get. The car in front of you could have changed the whole route if it gets pitched out of line and throws the rocks off to the side in the middle. So definitely a challenging course, and I know you.
Helped me right here for three weeks almost, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks of pre-run. So I want to thank them. So I'm going to say in Spanish too. Quiero darle las gracias a todos los que me ayudaron en recorrer todas estas 3 semanas. Hicieron un muy buen trabajo y esperamos en la carrera que podamos terminarla.
All right, well, good luck to you. Have fun out there. Go out there, and we'll see you back at the finish line sometime Sunday evening. No, Saturday. Oh, excuse me, Saturday evening.
Yeah, on Saturday. Yeah, we are planning to finish on Saturday morning.
Yeah, because we shut off about midnight on Saturday night. So yeah, that definitely would have put you out of the. You'd be have to park this thing. Well, good luck out there, and we'll see you then.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to everybody.
You got it. Well, we talk about it having. Hey, turn the mic up. Chet. Just this, because I'll hold it further from my mouth so you can hear them. Oh yeah, we got the boys coming up right here. Ryan Liebelt on this Baja bound Liebelt Baja jerky machine. Justin, how you feeling, man?
I'm good. Been down here for 5-6 days now. Ready to a lot of pre-running, and Ryan rode this bike a little bit yesterday just to make sure everything was good. Our Baja design lights with modified machine works, cage around it with pretty trick setup. So we're feeling good. Lots of miles, lots of fun times and laughs, and we're ready to go.
You always put your homework in. How long you guys been down here pre-running?
We got down here Saturday. I came down last weekend with a buddy on adventure bikes and rode the crossover as one of my sections last weekend. So, we did that, and then the rest of the team, everybody came down last weekend, Saturday, and started on Sunday. Brandon, I think he got his Mexican citizenship because he's been down here for the last month. So he's been down here putting in, more miles than probably anybody in this course.
Yeah, or he definitely got his lots of tacos being down here. Yeah, lots of good food. That's one thing that you'd love coming down here. Always, it's about coming down here and racing, but it's the lifestyle of the times in between to be down here with the boys. Definitely, and yeah, super stoked to have you guys out. Who's going to be on this? Obviously, Ryan's going to be starting the bike, but how many riders you guys going to have this race?
We're running with 4. We kind of made a conscious effort this year to say, hey, we're going to do it with 3-4 guys. Truby missed a race for work stuff and just to save time. So Ryan, myself, Tish, and Truby are going to try and see what we can do on this thing. And we got to get it across the line. That's our main goal. First to win, you first got to cross the line, right? So we're going to try and do that and secure, another championship. Baja Bound has put a ton of effort into our program over the last 5-6 years, and we really want to reward them with another plate, and hopefully with an Ironman plate too, to make it 2 championships and in 1 year again. Be pretty special.
Got to do it. You guys are definitely in position for that. We'll bring Ryan Liebelt over here. Come on over here, Ryan. So right now you're one of the few teams that are undefeated this year. You guys have three first place finishes going into this round. You got to feel good. You got the same riders. The bike is always dialed, which you prep yourself. I know you're ready. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we're hoping to secure our 4th win for the year. If not, we're definitely just looking for the championship. This is going to be a long race, so we're going to take it slow. A lot of it's going to be in the dark, so anything can happen out there in the dark. So you got to just keep it on 2 wheels the whole time. Figure it's going to be 22 hours, so we're just going to take our time and just pick through it. Maybe we'll pick it up a little bit towards the end if everyone's going good and no one's gone down, but we're going to start it off slow and just try to get it across the line.
So I didn't really get into the actual points of you guys. I know with the 3 wins, is that kind of you basically just need to start the race to take the championship? Like if you didn't finish but you started because you get starting points, would that actually give you guys a championship, or how close is it?
That's Justin's department. I just built the bikes. I'm going to say no. I know we got to finish. It doesn't matter where we finish. We just have to finish. So even if we get dead last in class, that's fine. That'll be enough to secure it.
And I know you guys are animals. You guys would push it if you had to get it here. It might be right at time, but you guys are fast. So I know you got some big sponsors on the side of this Baja Bound race team. You want to thank some people real quick?
Yeah, I would like to thank Jeff Hill for sure. This is actually his bike he gave to us to race. So definitely thanks to Baja Bound, Baja Jerky. They help us out a lot. Flow Vision goggles, Bell helmets, FXR gear, Flex handlebars, GPR stabilizers, Mika metals, DT1 air filters, white knuckle grips. My dad especially, he helps us out a lot. Anytime I need something, he's like, just get it. So big thanks to him. He does a lot for us. So I think that's about it for sponsors.
And so one thing I'm missing, so no 30 bike this race.
Yeah, there's some technical issues with that. I don't want to get too much into that, but they just the way their year was going, it wasn't flowing. They didn't have quite enough people to really do it correctly. So I'm going to say that's kind of why they just decided just to bow out at the end.
All right, well, you got to get one championship, another repeat right here. You guys have just been on fire the last couple of years. Good luck to you guys out here. But you did bring an Ironman added to the team.
Absolutely. That's why we're still hoping for 2 championships. So we're gonna help him out as much as we can out there. It's gonna be a long day for him and a long night and then a long next day. So we're gonna do whatever we can to get him across the line. Hopefully we'll get 2 championships out of this. We'll see.
Looking for that. So let's go over and talk to him. 750X on the Baja Bound Eagle Roofing Products. We got B right over here. What's going on, brother? You ready to go?
I'm as ready as I can be. It's going to be a long night, day, and night. So
that's right. So obviously you work out. I could tell you're in mad shape. There's a lot of that part going into it. But do you go out and just go ride for like 10, 12 hours at a time? Just try to put, because there's some a little bit different about working out. You could be the big workout buff. You get on a bike and try to ride 1,000 miles. As you know, you got to have a lot of seat time.
I mean, actually, I don't really know. I've never done Ironman of 1,000, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I think the more seat time or standing up time on a bike that you can put in, it's going to help me out a lot. So I've been down here a few weeks off and on. I went home a few times, had a little injury, but I'm good. I'm ready to race. So
So what happened out there? What'd you hurt?
Got some cracked ribs, so.
So a little bit of duct tape and zip ties. One of those two will fix almost anything. So I'm sure you'll have that thing wrapped up. But it's not too bumpy out there, so you should be fine.
I think I'm going to be in so much pain, like all over, that's going to be kind of, I'm not even going to feel it. Everything else is going to hurt so bad, so.
That's it. That adrenaline takes over for sure. Well, anybody you want to thank that helped you come down here and go racing?
I mean, yeah, of course, everybody that Ryan rattled off helps me out, and Ryan, the whole Baja Bound Insurance team, 400X team. I mean, they helped me out tremendously. Got my chase driver, Bill, and then Eagle Roofing Products, IMS, are my other two big sponsors that helped me out a lot.
And I know Ryan prepped this bike. If you didn't have him do it, you're going the wrong direction, yeah, because he preps one hell of a bike.
Yep, he did the whole thing. He helped me out, so.
Good deal. Well, good luck to you. We'll see you at the finish line, and hopefully you won't be hurting too bad. But we'll have some champagne and a nice cold Tecate waiting for you.
All right, sounds good. Hope to see you there.
All right, good luck out there, you guys. Go get it done. We'll see you Saturday afternoon. Hopefully early afternoon. Hopefully earlier. Yeah, because because you guys start so much earlier. So it's about, we figured the fast guys 17 hours or so. So is that about what you guys figured out?
I think we're hoping for maybe 19 to 20. So I don't know, about midnight, if everything goes right.
There you go. We'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, we'll at least have some champagne for you. But they got tequila all over Ensenada. So all right, good luck to you guys.
Thanks, Rob.
Bill or Matt? Bill. Bill.
1891. Got the suicide doors. Is he going to open it? Oh, we got to go. Oh, we got Bill Hermat over here. Did I say that correctly, your last name?
You did, sir. Yes.
All right. How you doing? You've been down here racing quite a bit?
I haven't been down here for a few years. Last time I used to come down with the Halls, but this is our first time with our own car.
Where are you coming from?
Reno, Nevada.
Reno, Nevada. Oh, so you're a desert boy for sure. So how you feeling after this year? Every year, even just over the past couple of years, this course is just, well, it's always different, but the thousands just get more brutal. Those BFGoodrich 40-inch KR3s are just beating them up for you guys out there.
Well, they won't let us run 40-inch, which we wish we could, but we have the BFGoodrich tires too. They really work great out there. And as far as the being tough out there, yeah, it's crazy. The hit downhills and uphills over boulders. Nuts.
Yeah, I've already heard that about the summit. The summit is always tough, but I heard that a lot of the rocks have moved, so there's usually you could find a good line, but this one's kind of like rock crawling down the backside.
Yeah, the rocks are bigger in this car. You ain't going to move. We have to go over them.
Well, anybody you want to thank that helped you get out here and go racing from Reno?
Yeah, we got our whole crew out here from Reno Cycles and Gear. Jordan and Macca, they're out back there someplace. Pro Armor helped out with the cage. We're doing a video for GoPro right now, for GoPro cameras, to show you what it takes to go pro. Polaris helped us out. Reno Cycles and Gear. Nick's Gen Seats. A bunch of good people helped us out.
Well, looking forward to seeing your finish. You going to be starting or finishing? Who's going to be driving with you?
I got a vet from Arizona to be driving with you. That's another thing we do, too. We take vets with us in all of our rides. We have 4 vets that are going to be in the car this trip. We just kind of help out the vets because of what they've done for us. And I'm going to start, and then I'm going to end up finishing also.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you for what you do. That's really awesome, the people that made the good old US of A a free country. And, yeah, you're giving back a little bit. And I know they love coming down here. That all the vets, they're hardcore. They love anything extreme and on the edge, and there's nothing more hardcore than the Baja 1000.
That's a fact, and we couldn't do this without them.
All right, well, good luck to you out there. We'll see you at the finish line, Bill.
Thank you very much, sir. You guys have a good day.
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see you guys hiding out. Hey, you always got to come get in my face. I get going over here. So a couple of our veterans, first of all, thank you for your service for the good old US of A. And, yeah, who do we have up here, and who's going to be behind the wheel this weekend?
So my name's Chris German. I'm driving the third leg for the Pro R, and this is our doc, Mike Connell, and over here we got Bo. So It's going to be a good time. It's definitely it's going to be a long run, but we're not out here for points. We're just here to beat Mexico.
Here to beat Mexico. And so you're going to be navigating. So they're going to have a doctor with them the whole time. That's pretty cool. A medic. Okay. All right. Hey, close enough. You could fix some stuff. You probably have more than just duct tape and zip ties.
Hey, whatever works. We'll get the job done.
All right. And we got, what was it?
Bo Mortensen.
Oh, yeah, man. So you're ready for, so this is the first time you guys ever been down here to Baja racing?
First time in the car. Yeah. We've been down here pitting for Rec Racing before. They support Desert Vets Racing, and so it's really neat to be able to be in the car now. I'll be navigating for Bill first and last leg, so excited, super excited to do it.
Super cool. Any part of coming down here, whether you're on a chase crew, that is hardcore. Whether you're racing, the racing is definitely the hardest, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, that puts your butt in the seat, though, so those whoops become real in a heartbeat. And even up here announcing, but luckily we have you guys to chat with. And good luck to you guys, and we'll see you at the finish line.
Thank you, sir.
Got it. I got this mic. 1867 Pro Unlimited UTV Hangar 15 bicycles. Senor Mike Pratt, what is going on, my man? I get to see all your stuff, and you've been doing some big-time bicycle racing, road racing. I like to see that, and really getting in shape for come down here. You figure, hey, the 1,000's coming up. I better start training.
That's right. Yeah, I promised I was going to try to get in shape. So I think car prep is my main workout. That's a lot of energy, and the pre-run too. So, yeah.
Lots of that. It's been a pretty rough year for your shop, Hangar 15 bicycles. A little while back, you got broken into. That was a bummer. They stole, I think, all the e-bikes, and you had a bunch of them. You're one of the biggest shops in AZ.
Yeah. We lost. It was about $100,000, and it was the second time this year. But we got to keep it a secret that I'm down here because they break in when I'm out of town.
Okay, I won't tell anybody if you won't. So anybody else you want to thank? I know obviously the Hangar 15, but you have some other sponsors that really help this whole program come down here and do work.
Yeah, Polaris. We have Lone Star Racing built this car, so we're finally in the right car for the category. And BFG, we got Salt, All Terrain Concepts, Method Race Wheels. Yeah, and then just the guys at work and my wife to let me do this stuff, and our crew that are down here. Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
So she's down here too, obviously.
Yeah, she pre-ran.
There she is, yes.
Yeah, my co-driver got sick a couple days ago, so she's been co-driving the first couple days, and then my son is co-driving the race for the first time with me. So, yeah.
There's no talk about family bonding right there. It doesn't get better than that. And I know she's supportive. She goes down there and sits in her chair just to watch you ride by on a bicycle. Hardcore. You got a good one over there, and she navigates too. Keep her for sure. All right. Well, good luck to you and the rest of the team, and we'll see you back at the finish line, my friend.
Awesome. Sounds good. We'll see you.
And I still got to get up and go mountain biking with you.
I know. I gotta find a way to get a bike down here. I'm about to sneak off.
There's some really good riding. The trail system they have here is just unreal. There's a pretty big whole group that is always riding here, so I'd love to go ride with those guys too.
It's crazy. When last race we were pulling into where we're staying right over the mountain here, and like 20 guys rolled in on e-bikes, nice Santa Cruz e-bikes. It was yeah, it's awesome to see how many people ride down here. A little sketchy on the roads, but it's amazing.
Yeah, but I've seen some of the trails, good stuff. Well, have fun out there, go safe, and take lots of chances.
Large or extra large?
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. I'll wear that with pride. Paul Hart, driver record. Paul Hart. Okay. What do you got there? What do you need? Put that in your bag? Yes, you would. Yeah, thank you. Another badass Ironman 733X. Paul Hart on the bike. Paul, what's going on? You ready to go get brutal with it?
I'm ready, man. I'm looking forward to it. I've hit every race since the 1,000 last year, and running third in the points right now. So going into the race with a pretty good headspace. Just going to try to have fun with it.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. It seems like when you do really good, it just kind of everything clicks and clacks, comes together, it's smooth, and you're like, well, how fast was I? And you get to the finish line and you're first. So sitting third in points, and this race is going to mix it up. It could be good or bad for you because we have 22 Ironman. We haven't had that many racers in a few years here. So good to see so many Ironman coming out here for the 1,000.
Yeah, man. I'm glad there's a big group of people racing this year. It makes it more fun. As long as I don't DNF, I'll have third for the year. So that's a pretty good spot to be in. Feeling pretty comfortable with it, and bike styled. Yeah, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we know you're tired when you get back, but you're never too tired to stand on the box. That's a place you want to be.
That's right, man. Yeah, for sure.
You want to thank any of the sponsors, some people that supported you and got this bike going and coming down here to Baja to go fast?
Yeah, absolutely. My wife, Julia, she's over here, and she's been helping me a ton getting everything in line with food and everything. And then a ton of sponsors, Nevada County Woods Riders, Redding Dirt Riders, Marin County Moto Association, 707 Suspension, Rigid Headlights. I got to look at the bike. There's too many sponsors. Auburn Extreme Power Sports, Mojo Motorsports, Ryan Chamberlain Power Sports,
Faders.
Yeah, Faders, Taco Moto, Johnson Trail Services, Dunlop, Nitro Moose, Arcade Chain. I think that's it. There's a bunch of them.
Bam, trophy truck style. You nailed them. Yeah, you got to take care of those guys that take care of you. So good luck out there. And, yeah, can't wait to see you come across the finish line and hopefully even above that third place you're looking for and get another top spot.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. And the weather's going to be good during the day, but a little cold at night. So I've got some secret stuff I'm going to do to stay warm that I'm keeping to myself.
Secret stuff. All right, I love it. Stop and build a fire. That's not going to work because you got to be on the gas. So coming down here, how many chase vehicles you have? Are you guys using like Baja pits?
Yeah, I'm using Baja pits, and I've got about 6 people on my team, and then the Faders 301X team. They're going to be helping me out a ton. So I've got like 10 people spread out across the course, and then Sportsman team 246X. They're going to be helping me out as well.
So you got quite a bit of support. You hear a lot of these Ironmen come down here, though. We just have Baja pits, which they're good because they're every 50 miles. So you almost can't beat them, but there's something to be said for having your own guys that are just worrying just about you the whole time and, you know, come in and extract anything or fix anything on course if you need be.
Yeah, you know, actually the first 3 races this year, I did it pretty much solo. The Baja 500, I drove down by myself, did the whole race by myself, had no support at all, so just used Baja pits, and it's a little refreshing to have some help at this race.
Yeah, and that's one thing you definitely need when you're soloing this thing is that mental game's got to be on point, and having all those people down here supporting you, it definitely plays into that. Well, good luck, and we'll see you at the finish line.
Right. Appreciate it, man.
El Monte Toyota backs this truck. Oh, he's got some old school Toyota stripes. Ooh, revving up that little Toyota right there. Red light. Yeah, we got Mike Horter sitting behind the wheel. Mike, how you feeling? The truck's looking good. It's looking fresh, like you guys just got some paint on it for sure.
Yeah, Global Collision just did a little paint work on it and put a little wax on it. We're ready to go.
It's got to be waxed off. Keep some of that silt off, hopefully. But it's your face shield that you got to worry about, right?
Yeah, that's what the co-driver's for. I hand that rag over to you.
There you go. We almost need some little scrub blade wipers on there, which those work really good. Shout out to scrub blade wipers. That might be something to add on, right? That'd be kind of cool. So tell me about this truck. It's been racing down here quite a bit.
Yeah, this truck's probably won the Baja 1000 about 8 or 9 times. I bought it off Doug Seward, who's driver of record at this race, and I've had it since 2001. So I've been behind the wheel of it about 4 times for the win.
Well, that was a heck of a deal. He sells you the truck, and he still gets to be driver record. But I know that wasn't cheap for him either because someone's got to pay it. The truck is just part of the expense to get down here and go racing.
Yeah, right after he sold it to us, we won the Baja 1000. He came in second place in the old Team McPherson 7S truck. So it was a good sale.
Hey, so 2 champions wheeling this thing. You guys are going for the win.
Yeah, he's driving a 77. I'm going 77 to 480, and then he'll bring it over. And then we have Dan Fresh, He's going to race a spec truck, and then he's going to hop in this and take it to the finish. He's rode in this truck for the first time in 1992 and fell in love with the sport. Now he's a trophy truck driver.
Dan is an animal, really. I didn't hear that. I didn't cross-reference that. That's cool. So he's that. It's like something just to come down here and race one class, but logistically to get out of that one and get in the other truck, which he'll have plenty of time because the TTs will be way out there. Well, good luck to you guys. And anybody else you want to thank? I know you thank your paint guy. Any other sponsors or anybody else to help you get down here?
Yeah, Elmore Toyota and Global Collision Center, Fox Shocks, BFGoodrich Tires, and Torco Lubrication Products. So, and all my crew, they've done a heck of a job. We're going to go do a little pre-running, and then we're kick the tire and light the fire.
Kick the tire and light the fire. It's on fuego. Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Another Class 7 truck, but it's a diesel-powered machine. Been down here racing with us all year. We got Randy Bluth and James Bluth, but I think this is Randy sitting behind the wheel. What's going on, my man? You ready to go racing?
You know, we're excited to be here today. It's been it's always a Super Bowl of off-road here. Being here at Baja 1000. Baja 1000 is obviously the biggest challenge, the big daddy of them all, and you're always nervous to make sure you don't you got everything ready and get your team ready, and we have a great team here now with us down here, and I got some great sponsors and everybody's supporting us, and we're ready to go. We're ready to go out and have some fun.
Well, let's hear about some of those great sponsors. Who'd you pick up and who do you have?
You know, our biggest sponsors on the side of the door, that's Scott Bernat with Pilgrim Fence. You know, he's a great guy. We've known him a long time, and he's we just love him, and he's a great sponsor being out here. Obviously my brother James, who will co-drive the other half of the race with me. He owns XIT Construction. I'm getting them all backwards. That's funny how it works. And he's a great support with me. I was racing by myself, in this truck, and I just needed help, and my brother stepped up to the plate, and he drives half, and I think he's sometimes a better driver than me, so it's fun to be with him and be with my brother and doing that. And then I have some awesome co-drivers that are supporting me. I got Louis Gilbert in the seat right here next to me. He's going to take the co-driving position with my brother James. And then I have Todd Tingy. He owns Desert Title there in Arizona, and he's supporting me. And then I got Rich and Lane Jensen, who is who are going to be our co-drivers and helping us support. And then I have a great support team. Adam with Big O Tires. He's always a great guy. Always come out and support events. And the rest of our team. We do have Fox Shocks, Rigid Industries with our lights. They're awesome. We have, Autometer gauges. BFG tires are awesome. We got the stickers on here. We love BFG tires. They're great support. I'd be scared to do Baja without a BFG tire. So it's incredible.
I hear that more wins than any other tire. They just celebrated a little while back their 100th win down here in Baja with racers running BFGoodrich tires. So it's always an honor to have them be our sponsor. And I know we always talk about it, but this is one of the only diesel-powered trucks. Reliable Diesel builds this power plant, and it's something a little bit different. It's like almost a 4-stroke and a 2-stroke. You got the 4-stroke of Class 7s.
We do. This is a little Cummins 4-cylinder, and yes, obviously I forgot my company, Randy Bluth Reliable Diesel. We built this diesel. I don't know. We decided to put a diesel in it, little 4-cylinder running Class 7. We're a little underpowered. It doesn't have all the power some of our competitors have, but it's a truggy, and it just keeps going, trugging along and having a good time. And, it's been finishing races, every single one, and so we're happy about that, and we're excited, hopefully, to finish this race. So it's been a real reliable truck. It's a smooth ride. They call it the smoking couch, because it's like a couch ride. I mean, the ride is awesome. The speeds are not what a trophy truck would be, but the suspension's incredible. So it's a fun time.
Well, looking forward to seeing you guys finish. We'll see you at the finish line. Good luck to the whole team.
Sounds good. Nomás quiero saludar a todos los de aquí en Ensenada y agradecer por dejarnos venir aquí a correr aquí en este país tan lindo y tan bello. No, y nos encanta estar aquí. Gracias por todos los patrocinadores. Thanks for SCORE for putting this event on and supporting us and doing it. So, gracias.
Ándale, güero, güero loco, habla español también. Mucha suerte.
Gracias, gracias. Thank you.
$29.94 factory back Can-Am driver, your points leader, Mr. Phil Blurton. What's going on, man? You ready for another one?
Yeah, I'm excited. Our second Baja 1000. Last year was our first one. We got fortunate and won it, so we're back down here. So this will be our first loop race. We've been having a blast all week down here.
Oh, always fun. How long you been down here pre-running this Can-Am?
We came down Friday. Ran from Friday. We ran from here over to San Felipe. Spent a couple nights over there and back. And then Bo, the other driver, he's out running the course right now.
Who's going to be driving with you?
I'll drive the first half of it or so with Chris Williams as my co-driver, and then Bo Judge, my normal co-driver that does everything else with me, he'll hop in and do the rest of it.
Good deal. I know you have some big people on the side of this car, this factory Can-Am. You want to thank some people real quick?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Can-Am #1, Monster Energy, BFGoodrich Tires, Vision Race Wheels, Fox Shocks, PCI Race Radios, my shop No Limit that builds all the cars, and just my giant team of friends and family that come down to help support all this.
Good to have you back. Looking for a repeat.
Yeah, hopefully. This is definitely, last year I almost think it was a lot more miles, but it seemed like an easier course. That pre-run was a fun, brutal beatdown.
Well, that's what everybody was saying. It was too easy last year, so we decided to make it tougher.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious with the less miles. I don't know. I've never done the loop race, so I'm curious what the finishing time is going to be in comparison to that peninsula run last year. Last year, I feel like we were just blazing. This year, it's really going to be keeping the car together, I think.
Well, that's the thing. When we do the peninsula run, that's not as abused. That we do all our races. You know, we're always mixing it up. You know, we cut in new sections, of course, but for the most part, people are calling this the San Felipe 1000 because we use so many whooped out sections. So it's definitely a lot fewer miles, but a lot more brutal.
Yeah, for sure. My first SCORE race last year was the San Felipe race, and there's definitely a lot of whoops down there. I'm glad we just built this new car. This is a little lighter weight version car of what we had last year, and we set it up like specifically for that section of the track, thinking that that's going to kind of be the make or break area. So see if it plays out.
We'll see if it'll play out. We'll see at the finish. And good luck, and we'll see you Saturday night.
Awesome. Thank you.
Desert Days, we got Keith Blowy, 29:43 in the driver's seat. You ready to go?
Yes, sir. I think this is the race we've been all waiting for.
Absolutely. It all comes down to this final round of the year, the most brutal, almost 830 miles you could find anywhere on the planet. How you feeling? It's the thing down here. I mean, it's, you know, some racers, they come out and they just want to be blow and go the whole way. A Baja 1000 like this, you got to really take your time and get the car to the finish line. To finish first, you must first finish.
Absolutely. Logistics play a big part in it. Pit crew, where you have everybody at, fuel stops. Man, there's just a lot to the 1000. I think everybody's real excited about it.
Any big changes you guys made to the car for the longer course?
Man, not really. I think we kind of like what we got, and we're just rolling with it.
Looks like you did a good prep. You guys pretty much tear this thing down to the chassis all the way.
Yes, sir. LSR does all of our preps. We just raced the World Hare and Hound for Best in the Desert a couple weeks ago. So they got the car turned around real quick for us.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. People don't realize it. So Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Yeah, one of the best in the game. Definitely. I don't think you've had any DNFs yet, or won't.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that. No, I'm not, knock on wood. I just knocked on my forehead right there. Well, good deal. And I know you got some other people that back this machine. Anybody you want to thank?
Man, really just our crew out here. We got some local guys from Ensenada that help us out big time. They kind of know the lay of the LSR. Huge thanks to them for prepping the car. King Shocks, BFGoodrich, Method Race Wheels, radios.
There you go, all the A-teamers for sure. And it's always smart to have some of the locals down here that, like you said, they've been doing this forever, and it's like just they kind of help you know where to go, where to be, help with logistics and all that. It really makes a big difference. We'll go get this thing done. So you're not allowed to run that till tomorrow. We're going to let people run that section.
Yep, that's pretty much all we got. Rest up and kind of get ready for race day.
All right, well, enjoy the tacos, and we'll see you on the morning, Friday morning.
All right, thank you, sir.
$18.78. We got Milner. What's your first name?
Francis Costanza. He's Milner back.
Oh, okay, he's in the back. So what are you doing on the team?
I'm the co-driver.
You're going to be navigating. Yeah, some people say, oh, I'm just the co-driver. No, that's a serious job. You got to keep this guy on point, and pre-running's where you really do the work.
Yeah, exactly. We do a lot of pre-running. We actually ran everything. We did it in a Pro R, so it's going to be completely different. But, I mean, this car's ready to go. I think we're going to handle it. I mean, we're excited. I mean, it's a good track. It's rough. Holy shit, is it rough. So
You're the first person that said that. I don't know if you were on the right course. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, we probably were on the 4-seater Pro R. Compared to this one, the wheelbase is way different. But I think we're going to do great. I mean, we've got a lot of extra parts on this car, and hopefully we hold it together.
So is it just going to be you two, or you got another driver, a navigator?
So I'm the other driver, and then we have two other guys that are going to be running the San Felipe side. So we got a pretty good crew, and the logistics, we got it down, so we'll be pretty well set up.
Always smart to give the new members of the team the San Felipe section with all the whoops.
Yeah, they're used to it. They've been in the off-road industry for a long time, so that's their favorite section. They always run it.
All right, well, good luck. Where's Milner at? Is he up here? Oh, he's filming? Oh, here he is. We'll get him over here. What's going on? Is it still filming?
I turned it off.
Oh, you did? All right, well, we caught up with you. You were over there doing some filming, but sounds like the car's ready. You guys got all your pre-run, and your navigator feels confident in all his course notes.
Yeah, they did a great job prepping the car. Francis, Doc Costanza in there did it, and Brian Navarro, who's down here with us, pitting with us. Cars tuned in and ready. This is about the most ready we've ever been for a race. We were actually ready a week early. We've never done that. We're usually working on the car the night before. So
Locked, loaded, and race ready. And I know it takes a lot to get this thing ready, and some of the names on the side of this car. You want to thank some of your sponsors?
Oh, definitely. Method Race Wheels. They make great wheels. Give us great deals on our products. Baja Design. The lights are freaking awesome. This thing lights up like a Christmas tree at night. So Francis is part of the run. He's going to be good with that. Our favorite water, Liquid Death. We drink a lot of Liquid Death water when we're down here. So I'd like to thank those guys. Our local sponsors, Big Bob's Flooring Outlet in Yuma, as well as Big Bob's Flooring Outlet in Alaska, and One Stop Pumping. Those are the two guys that are running the other side, the San Felipe side. So our Alaska contingency is over on the Cia Cortez side.
Yeah, so those guys are good over there because they get a couple days just to relax on the beach, but then they get all the whoops.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're used to it, though. They race that side a lot, so they've been doing it a long time.
It's a trade-off. Well, good luck to you guys. I want to see you guys rocking these Tenzer tires, and we'll see you at the starting line, and more importantly, right back up here at the finish Saturday night.
Definitely. Him and we're starting and coming across the finish, so we'll see you.
All right, go out there and have fun.
Thank you.
You want your phone? Basura Blanca. That's white trash. Love it. Great team right there. See what we have here, an Ironman 783X. We got Jeremy on the bike. Yep. What's your last name again?
Fall.
Oh, man, you ready to go? No falling out there, just going fast.
Going fast.
It's going to be a long race, so you get much pre-running in?
I didn't pre-run very much, but I've been down here a couple times and rode. I kind of know what to expect, so we're just going to go from there, take it easy, and whatever we can do to get it across the finish line.
You know, when you're in a trophy truck or one of these classes where everybody's going so fast, it is important. But I think in Ironman, it'll keep you woed up just a little bit. You're not going to think something's not moved in that position. So it's all about just getting here, taking your time. Stop, have something to eat. It's a lot different race in Ironman, and I think some of the guys that come down there and they don't pre-run, they do really well sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk, having a crash or anything, and I thought about doing this my whole life, and finally decided I ain't getting any younger. Let's go do it, and here we are. So
let's do it. And you got your hands full. 22 Ironman going to be competing against you this year's 1,000.
Yeah, that's a pretty big class. So I hope everybody gets across. So
they're gonna. I'm thinking positive. Yeah, if they don't get stuck out there in some of those silt beds, because it really is next level. I know we say it every single race, especially at the Baja 1000s, but this for the books is going to be legendary.
Yeah, it's the little bit we did. It's rough. So, but bring it on. We'll take it.
Bring it on. Shows what an animal you are. Ironman in it. You want to thank any of the sponsors of your bike?
Yeah. Action. Huge thanks to them. Eaton Construction, Precision Concepts, just everybody that did whatever they could to help me get here. So
we'll go out there, have fun, be safe, and we'll see you at the finish line.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
All right, next we got Kellen Daves up here. We're going to go ahead and bring Kellen up here and talk to him. Another Ironman going on that. How you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
Excellent, man. We're in Baja, man. It's like, doesn't get better in life than this.
Thanks for having us. Great to be down here.
How'd everything go with pre-running?
I did 0 pre-running.
0 pre-running. You're just going to roll the dice.
It's a strategy.
Strategy. You can't get scared if you don't see it, right?
That's exactly right. I ride through it and then move on.
It's like getting on a track. It's like, you know what? It changes anyways, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What a lot of people don't realize when you pre-run and everybody else pre-runs, then it changes.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be, everything's going to be dynamic. Everything's going to be changing. Rocks get pulled in the road. You got to be on your toes.
So you've been training for this?
I've been training for this for over a year now. I've been working with a personal trainer just to get in shape for this. I want to be as prepared as possible going into this, and I think I'm there.
Sure, you can have a lot of support along the way. I mean, this is a pretty long grilling. I know San Felipe can be real rough. I know there's some fast, good sections. Talk about the cutoffs for the bikes.
Yeah, right. So I got, of course, Baja Pitts supporting me with Pitt. I have my team, my girlfriend Jessica, my buddies Angel, John, and Michelle are going to be supporting me with our chase crew. Between Baja Pitts and my team, I think we'll make it to the finish. At least that's the plan, at least.
Well, good luck. I know you probably want to thank some people for being here.
I can't thank enough Mike from Takamoto Co. hooking me up with Garrett Vandersis and a lot of these Ironmen who've raced this in the past and have been absolutely supportive. Mentors who I can't thank enough all helped get me here. So, yeah, looking forward to it.
Where'd you come from?
San Jose, California.
Okay, so, NorCal guy.
Yeah, not too long of a drive, luckily.
Well, still a little longer than I came from SoCal, so mine was a little shorter. Well, good luck to you out there. Have fun.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
See you on Saturday.
Will do.
All right. Dave's on that, and I can get him going on there. So one more time. Kellen Daves. Then driver record is Daryl Collins, but we got Matt Chamberlain we're going to talk to. Say, Matt, you're the mouthpiece.
Yes, sir. How are you this morning?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, man. I'm standing on the ramp in Ensenada, and it's Tuesday. What is it, Wednesday?
Yeah, I believe so.
Other people are in their cubicles, and, this is my office.
Right. It's been a long week leading up to this, prepping the bike and getting everything ready for this campaign this year. This is our first campaign of the Baja 1000. We got a 5-rider team out of Redding, California, with Daryl Collins as our rider of record leading us. Like I said, first time down here, we spent a lot of time prepping, hoping to have a successful event this year, and think we got a pretty good plan.
You guys do some pre-running out there?
Our guys did do some pre-running, not as much as we'd like. We did have an incident with one of the buggies out there that was going backwards on the course. during the pre-run, and so that took one of our riders out and really limited our pre-running, but we're going to still try and make the best of it.
So is that one of the 5 riders that got hit, or?
That was one of the 5 riders that got hit, and fortunately he's a pretty tough son of a gun, former smoke jumper for the U.S. Forest Service, and which they're tougher than Navy SEALs, and
well,
it just limited us on being able to be out there and get as much pre-running as we wanted to. But once again, it's our first time event for us and as a team, and we want to just make sure we make it in one piece to the finish line with the bike. That will be successful for us.
Who are the other riders?
So the other riders that we have this year are Kyle from Nevada, Frank from Nevada, Corey Fader, who's one of the large sponsors of the team from Redding, California, and Ryan Meekum from Northern California, Redding area, and as I said, Daryl Collins, the rider on record from Siskiyou County.
Of course, I'm seeing Fader Racing on there.
Yes, sir. This is the Faders Off-Road Racing Team, based out of Redding, California, which is just about in Oregon, far northern California. We'd also like to thank the Redding Dirt Riders for their generous sponsorship this year. Mob Graphics, Sun Oaks Health Club out of Redding, California, Rigid Lights, Inked Up Graphics, Pinnacle Cultivators, and a large shout out to Joel Burkett at 707 Racing Suspension in Rohnert Park, California.
Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
We'll see you guys Saturday.
Absolutely.
Got it.
We'll see you at the finish line.
Right on, guys. Good luck, man. Be safe. Rubber side down. All right, we got more riders coming up here, and Keith Caton. All right, man. Keith, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
A beautiful day here, sun shining, blue skies, Ensenada. Man, you're all ready for this?
I am ready for this. I've been working on this for a long time.
Do a little pre-running out there?
I did. I pre-ran the whole course.
How was it looking after the rain and, and all that stuff?
I know that it's going to look a lot different by the time I get there, so it will help me know the turns, but other than that, I'm just taking it as it comes.
I heard there's some nice sections they actually graded after the rain, so it was kind of nice, but that won't last.
I thought those were the asphalt sections.
Yeah, they put that in just for you.
Yeah, that will help me because we got tough sections, and then we've got some places we can rest and regroup a little bit on the pavement.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of really quick sections here too. It looks like it's a fast course.
Yeah, for sure, but that rest will still help.
Yeah, I really like how they worked on doing the motorcycle cutoffs in your own little section, so you don't have to worry about the trucks.
Exactly.
That makes it fun. Well, do you want to thank some people, or?
I am worried about the trucks catching me at the finish. I got to be honest with you. So.
Well, that's why we're starting you guys a lot earlier now, so you get a little bit more head start.
Yep, for sure.
Well, I know you got people to back you.
I do. I would like to thank Motorsport Hillsboro, Washougal, Motoco Washougal, O'Neill. I've got a bunch of people that help me. I've got an all-star crew down here to help me too. So
you from Washington area, or?
Yeah, I live in Washougal, Washington.
Oh, I love Washougal. One of my favorite motocross tracks. So gorgeous.
10 minutes from my house.
Oh, so jealous. I have to make a long trip when I used to go up there. I did a lot of outdoor back in the day, and one of my favorite tracks, it was either Mount Morris or Washougal.
Yep, right on. It's a beautiful part of the country for sure.
So green and chocolate cake dirt.
Absolutely.
Come play down in the tan sand.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
You want to play with the boulders.
That's it, for sure.
Well, good luck to you, man. We'll see you at the finish on Saturday. Rubber side down.
Thank you very much.
You got it. Well, it's awesome to see these guys coming in. All walks of life. Keith Caton. More time. Then we got Vance Keeney up here to bring Vance. .50 crew. Oh, man. My class. I like it. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Who do we got riding everybody with it? Yeah.
David Mayer, Dennis Bellinger, Vance, Kennedy, Dal Truby, Steve Hatch, and Lou Franco.
You got some good names on there.
Yeah, we should do well.
Think you're going to have fun?
Oh, I don't know about fun.
Come on, it's Baja. Can you not fun? You could be sitting in an office desk under a bunch of fluorescent lights right now.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. This is way better than that.
I see. That's what I'm saying. There's always a lighter side and a dark side.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So how'd everything go out there for you guys? Pre-running and everything?
Yeah, everything went really well. Dennis hurt his foot, probably broke it, so he's questionable.
Ouch. A rock bite him?
Just a boot, twist. Yeah.
Done that. It's not fun.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially when your legs are your suspension. You got to stand up, so that ankle's got to work good in the foot.
Yeah, luckily we were only half a mile from the truck.
Oh, that's good. So everything's good? You guys all feel like you're all prepared and get all your notes done?
Yep, we're all ready. We've got hundreds and hundreds of miles done this week and should be ready to go.
You guys go get the finish line run done here tomorrow?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Get it on that. So you guys got an early start Friday morning.
Yeah, it's really brutal starting that early for us and then getting back on the bike by 10 hours after that and riding again at night. It's a lot.
So you start in the dark, you get a little light, and then you go back to the dark.
Yeah, racing dark all day.
Well, I know you always have like a lot of people that takes to support the program, and I know you want to give them love.
Yeah, Reno Motorsports, Fly, DDC, RMS. What else? That's it.
Where are you guys all from, Nevada, or I see Reno Motorsports?
Yeah, Reno, Nevada.
Right on. I know a lot of our score based out of Reno.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my neighbor.
Yeah, I know. It's so great. So good guys, and we all love racing. That's what it's about, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll see you guys at the ramp. All right. We got more riders coming up here. Looks like Berg Briggs. Switching up. We got a lot of UTVs, two wheels. Briggs, how you doing?
Great. How are you doing?
Good. Well, I see an iconic name on there.
Oh, yeah. I know. It looks, unfortunately, it's not the one.
I know, but it's kind of nice to see that. It brings back memories for me. But how you guys doing, man? Everything going out there?
Oh, it's going well. We've been out doing some pre-running and getting the course dialed in, hopefully. We got a few guys out there still today doing it. And, yeah, we'll be ready for race day.
So who's all splitting up the duties here?
Well, we've got three drivers. We've got Jesse Combs, Scott Bryant, and Norris Brown doing the driving. We got a whole crew of help out there helping us.
Well, and then pre-running we talk about all the time. Any sections that come to mind that are going to be difficult for you guys at all, or any favorite sections?
Well, coming down into Laguna Salida, we're going to have to be a little careful in there with the rocks and trying to keep the car alive. And then obviously, the San Felipe whoops are always a fun one, and it's a matter of keeping things alive.
I hear there's a lot of fast sections too. A lot of guys were saying.
Oh man, yeah, there's some real fast stuff.
Which you got to be careful on too.
Oh, absolutely, because they usually end in a slow section.
Usually come up and bite you. Well, there's always a big group that make this happen, the sponsors and people and volunteers. I know you probably want to give them a little love.
Oh yeah, so we've got Wolf Mountain Coal, we've got Argas Refrigerants, and Holt Bass Racing. Those are kind of our main. BFG, of course, they've been great for our tires, and yeah.
Well, good luck to you guys.
Thanks, man.
See you on the ramp. See you Saturday night.
Absolutely.
Right on. It's like to hear. Got to finish it. Got to finish to win it. All right. Just rolling along here. Dan Orley, 10:06. Class 10 car coming up. And how you doing?
Good. Just getting down here and getting cars teched and, getting ready for the start.
All the pre-running done?
Yeah, more or less. A couple drivers still out there today, and I'm sure they'll be out there early tomorrow, too, so get as much done as possible.
A lot of guys all waiting for that finish line run for you guys, too, for that last pre-run?
Yeah, see what the finish, is, but it's been kind of the same last few races, so, just check in if there's any big holes or ruts or ditches or stuff.
We thought we'd make it familiar because, next year we're switching up La Paz to here, so it's like, oh, wait a minute, that's going to be a totally different one.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. It's kind of 50-50 on the decision there. I mean, we always go to, finish in La Paz and spend a week in Cabo and, decompress. But now we're coming back up to Ensenada, so I don't know.
Well, now you can just spend the week here in Ensenada when you're all done, or go down a week early.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. We'll go down a week early and pre-run, work our way back, and then go back down to start.
Good. So I know you probably want to thank some people, a lot of people that make this program happen.
Yeah, most definitely. BFG Tires and their pit service, you can't beat them. King Shocks, been with us since day one. We started racing cars in '94, and they've been with us since day one. Maximum Oils, Raceline Wheels, great wheel. Had zero problems with them in the last 4 years. Baja Design, they set state of the art, as they say, and I'd like to thank Dave at CarTech for all his help too.
Dave Bonner, a good guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Definitely. And one thing for sure, a lot of people don't see, is like you're still a single seater in this one, so double duty for you guys, a little bit busier.
Yeah, we're bike guys, and so we just do it. And you got lead nav. We don't really pay attention much to the GPS, but just pre-running, just take our time, go slow, figure out where we can go where, and it works out for us.
I mean, it's been your playground for so long down here, you pretty much know every trail out here anyways.
Yeah, I've been coming down here since early 80s, and so with Team Husqvarna to start out, and Team Green, and then now in the cars. So, yeah, a lot of familiar area.
And they always say with age comes the cage.
Exactly. With age, you get a cage.
Well, right on. Well, good luck to you guys out there, and we'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Keep an eye on this one more time here. Freddie Willert and, of course, Stan Potter, the guys. And where are we at here? Jimmy Weitzel. Nope, 230.
Chad. Sorry.
Chad Hall. Yeah, Chad Hall. Chad Hall. Know this one here. Hall Racing. What's going on?
Just living the dream, down here. Been pre-running for a week or so. Had kind of a rough start to the pre-run. Blew the pre-runner motor up in one of the trucks, so we had to scramble and come up with another truck. But some of the stuff's pretty rough, but some of it's not too bad. So I think the average speed's going to be up from I think the course in 2018, 2019 was pretty similar. So I think the average speed's going to be up maybe 5 miles an hour over that. And we think we're ready, So
there's always those fun San Felipe whoops too.
Yeah, I think they're going to be all right, though. This truck was built in 2014. It was built back before four-wheel drive was illegal in spec, and anyway, so it's four-wheel drive, and it's been a struggle to kind of make work. Four-wheel drive's a kind of a double-edged sword. It's awesome till it quits working, and then you're dragging around a lot of extra weight, and the truck doesn't work right. But I think the truck is solid and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, those four-wheel drive trophy trucks are all-wheel drive. They just don't turn into a two-wheel drive. Like you said, there's a lot of resistance and problems, and it just puts more wear and tear on things. I would say, less moving parts, less problems.
That's true, and it's interesting because, you got it right. All those trucks are all-wheel drive, and this is four-wheel drive, and there's a difference. Yep. And we're mechanically locked front and back. We don't run through any kind of a sprag or anything like that, so we got four-wheel drive going forwards, four-wheel drive going backwards. But yeah, I mean, it all works bitchin' until it doesn't work. So, and we've got, this thing really needs to run in four-wheel drive. We run a rear differential. We don't run a spool. We've got some really awesome support with American Axle. So like we run an aluminum rear diff. It's really kind of a crazy setup, which has been a struggle. But, when it works right, it works awesome.
Yeah, I just love hearing the technology that, some that the tried and true technology from the past. And I know they're looking back now going, okay, we invented something new, but the old one worked better. Why did it work so much better?
Yeah, we're running some rock crawler technology in like the transfer case area. Nothing super trick, just really big, strong parts. We've got crazy driveline stuff going on. Unlike like the Masons that maybe did a little bit better job of laying out their drivetrain, we had to, we put the drivetrain in and then we tried to figure out how to make a driveline work like a banana. and that took about 4 years. We would shake the transfer case out of this thing from the driveline vibration. So we had to get pretty creative with our phasing and stuff like that. But like I said, this is a poor man's Mason, and it very similar. We've got geared hubs on the front with gear reduction, and it's all solid stuff.
That's awesome. I know there's so many people that make this program, and plus All Racing, a real fixture down here for so many years.
Yeah, we've got we got a lot of support in the States for one of our other truck programs, but Chevrolet Performance, those guys have been with me for 6 years. Mobile One, they really support me down here in Baja. Those guys are awesome. We've got BFGoodrich and Fox Shocks. We've got NTN. They're the world's largest manufacturer of half shafts. They do our half shafts on this truck. American Axle, like I said, they build us some crazy stuff. And they've got they've got some plans for some other stuff. They're looking at maybe doing a 4-wheel drive trophy truck with electric drive in the front. So it'll be 2-wheel drive, but when you stand on it, you'll have 650 horsepower through electric motors to the front. So yeah, it's crazy stuff down here for sure.
Love it. Technology just drives the sport.
Yes, it does, and unfortunately, it takes a lot of money to do this, a lot of money, and maybe more than a lot of people know, and to be able to come down here and have a good race truck that's competitive or whatever you're driving, be prepared, have all the parts, have the support. It's a big freaking deal, and the guys that come down here, the girls that come down here, they've been helping me forever. Can't do it without them, and appreciate all their support.
Right on. Good luck to you guys. See you on Saturday night. We'll see you at the start, actually. Then we'll see you on Saturday at the finish. We want to see this thing finish.
Thank you.
Right on, guys. Check. There we go. Just went out. Jimmy, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to be down here.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful. I mean, what a gorgeous time coming down here to Ensenada.
The weather's been great for us. Actually, we pre-ran in San Felipe. Greg Adler, Thomas Victor, they're the race drivers. Yep. We got Byron Seed as the co-driver, and George Lamita, he's the other co-driver for Greg. Got to thank obviously all the sponsors: ORW, Raceline, Rigid, Odyssey Batteries, Liquid Moly, Yukon Gear, BFG Tires, of course. They're phenomenal tire they designed and developed. Fluid Logic for the drinking system, and FK Rod Ends. And, Dylan Cochran, he's done an awesome job prepping this truck. I'm actually just here by default just to drive it in because he was in getting his band. So I'm just an optional co-driver, so just kind of here for the support and helping these guys out. So
yeah, I love always seeing Dylan. I love it when Dylan would show up and Greg let him race a short course truck every once in a while. That was always fun. But Dylan, a great guy to prep the truck.
For sure, awesome guy. The whole team we have, we're not very big, but we're mighty. So we're gonna just give it our best. We've done the homework as far as the pre-run with Greg and Thomas, and just got to put it all together and make it all happen.
Well, those guys no stranger. It's kind of like playing in their backyard. They've been coming down here for so many years. Just, you always wonder what the little changes in the track. It's all kind of the same. And it's been jokes. Everybody's like, oh, it's the San Felipe 1000. They know that course pretty well.
Yeah, actually, Byron has awesome notes. He's been around this thing many times. And as pre-running, his notes would come up. Rock's still there, but sometimes it's bigger. So it was definitely cool pre-running with Thomas and them on the San Felipe side. It was the notes, even though you have them, the changes. So you got to do the homework. And Byron C did such a phenomenal job for all the notes he has. Same thing with George and Greg. Did their section and keeping the notes. Now it's they go back, make more notes, erase other stuff, and fix everything. So. Hopefully they did their job.
Right on, Jimmy. Good seeing you. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Jimmy Wetzel bringing this thing up here for him. So Awesome job. We got a couple bikes. I'm going to pass it off to Rat real quick.
Thank you, Dave. Our next rider up, 277. We got Luis Isabel on the bike here in the sportsman class. How you guys feeling? You said, you know, you're as good as it gets before race day.
Close to perfect.
Close to perfect. That's good.
We're happy to be here. We've got to thank our wives and our kids for letting us come and putting up with the effort it takes to put the thing together and get here.
People don't realize, like, most of the hard work's done just getting this bike ready, all the late nights in the shop and stuff. So that's a good shout out to them. And I know you got some other good sponsors that help you guys out. Anybody else you want to give a thanks out to?
Oh yeah, definitely. We got Cal Northrop, who makes the Thugs handguards, and he does the suspension work, FGI suspension, and then Recluse, along with Weisco under Pro X, and then our radiator guy, ICW, does the radiators, and anytime we break something that needs welded.
Excellent. Who's going to be riding with you?
We got one other sponsor, our buddy who started this endeavor. It's the company he used to work for, Core Solutions. They kicked in for the entry fee. They do tactical simulation training for the Marine Corps so they can make mistakes in a safe environment, refine tactics, techniques, and procedures, and go down range and come home.
There you go. So are you a vet yourself?
Yeah, we got myself. I'm a retired Marine, and so is Justin, helicopter pilot and combat engineer.
Well, thank you for your service. Yeah, we're looking forward to a great race. You guys, you're ready? How was pre-running out there for you guys?
Well, pre-running was, there's some really tough and technical sections, and it's probably the best commercial you could have for Recluse with the old guys. We don't have some of the sections. The fact that we can get through it, that adventure is brought to you by Recluse and Bib Moose and Cal Northrop of FGI Suspension.
So that's the Recluse clutch, right?
Yeah. So some of those, there's no way we could do it without those three things on the bike.
Well, it takes all the heart you have in you, too. That's part of it. Like, any motorcycle could probably make it through, but you got to be badass to navigate it through there.
Yeah, so we're looking to finish. I'd like to have a 2-hour buffer, but we're not trying to break the bike. We're not trying to break each other. We're not trying to set the world on fire. We just want to get our buddy's bike to the end and then retire it, put it on a stick, and his son will do whatever with it.
There you go. Then he could deal with the San Felipe.
Yeah. We came to the San Felipe this past March, and the bike finished that race in, just before sunset. I think we were like the last bike to come across, but it was very good. It took a couple miracles, and we'll need a couple more this time.
Well, they're out there. They're definitely, it's not just chupacabras out in that desert at night. There's some miracles floating around. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. And the pre-running, just the scenery and the experience, it's definitely worth the price of admission. We're ready to do, revisit it as a victory lap and get to the end.
Well, that admission isn't cheap, and there's only one seat, and you're not going to be on it very much. So you got ripped off on the seat part.
Well, we'll be on it as much as we need to be.
As much as you can, for sure. All righty. Well, good luck. Anybody else want to talk over here? You guys all good? All right, cool. Good luck to you guys. Look who we have over here in the factory back Polaris 2937, Randy Anderson. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, just excited to be out here at the Baja 1000 and to be sharing the driving duties with my brother and my dad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So your brother RJ is going to be racing, and your dad's going to be jumping behind the wheel a bit, too. That's pretty epic.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a cool Baja 1000, being able to share the 1000 with them, and Cole and Brian in the passenger seat, and yeah, pretty excited for it.
And I apologize. You're Ronnie, not Randy. I'm sorry. I got all excited there. I knew it was, and then I looked up here and saw that. So that's your dad. All right. So you guys pretty fired up? Any big changes you made to this car? You guys been doing work in this car in the States?
Yeah, for sure. The boys at the shop have been putting in all the hours, doing some killer work on it, and hopefully she's all ready to take on this Baja 1000.
That's it. You want to thank some of your sponsors. You guys have had a long list of sponsors and a great program for years, some of the best. You want to thank them?
Yeah, first off, Polaris Razor, NOS Energy Drink, Walker Evans Racing, BFGoodrich Tires, VP Racing Fuels, Rigid Lights, K&N, 4 Parts, just everyone who helps us out. Thank you guys so much. We wouldn't be here without you guys.
So how long have you been racing, actually, when you stepped into the trophy carts? That was your first form of racing, unless you did dirt bikes before that. But you were just a little guy. I remember watching that and watching you come up through the ranks, and love to have all of you guys down here racing again.
Yeah, for sure. It's been about 12 years now, so since I was 10 years old. And just excited that it's brought me here all the way to the Baja 1000, and to be sharing, again, driving dudes with my brother and my dad. It's going to be cool.
Working that way up to legendary status. It doesn't matter how old you are, it's just how many races you've won and how many years you've been racing. So you're well on your way. You're a legend in my book, and yeah, looking forward to the Anderson team getting this thing to the finish line.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you there.
Right on.
Class 8 full-size V8 powered truck. This is where the trophy trucks started back in the day. With these were the unlimited, pretty much full-size trucks, and it's good to see some of these Class 8s coming back. And right here, 852. Who do we have behind the wheel?
Man, so the main drivers are going to be Spencer Morgan and Gary Leindecker, but we got some backups. Man, we're just here to have fun.
And you're Rhett Morgan.
Rhett Morgan, that's right. Yes, sir.
Got to get that love, and you're doing a big part of the team. So the boys out doing some pre-running.
Yeah, we're going to we're waiting for it to open up and hit that first 40 tomorrow, and really, man, we heard it's really bad this year, especially the up until San Felipe, and got tons of washouts and all sorts of nasty stuff. So our main goal is just trying to finish. We're not even going to be that competitive. We just want to get across the finish line. So,
and you guys say bad, but it's good. You're the one that puts yourself in this position, right? No, there's nothing like coming down here. It's like the more gnarly, the longer the race is. That's what people really want, because it's that challenge of getting through that. I mean, if it was just like they race those cars in circles, I forget what that's. Oh yeah, NASCAR. Like, come on. I mean, it's cool. They're going fast, but this is a man sport here.
Yeah, I mean, we really like to make ourselves miserable, I mean, what is Baja without being absolutely miserable? But it's fun, man. You have to do it, It's Baja 1000.
Without some tears, some bloody knuckles, and a sore butt, it wouldn't be Baja 1000.
Absolutely, man. That's the sport. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do any other. Yeah, you're right. Left turns. Who wants to do that?
And not to put them down. I'm just doing a comparison. It's like this is a definitely underestimated sport. And I know you guys got some great sponsors on the side of this Class 8. You want to thank some people?
Yeah, for sure. We got Baja Designs is one of our main ones, as well as the Justice Brothers, and then we have the Freedom Brothers Distributors out of South Texas, and they're some of our main ones. Those are our 3 main ones, really.
And you're all from the Lone Star State.
That's right, Laredo, Texas.
Represent, love it. And it's crazy how many Texans that we have out here racing, and the scene's getting pretty big there. You guys got I forget, is it the Fink series, or what series do you guys have in Texas?
Man, I don't know.
okay, yeah, they got one over. No, that's the one in Australia. Sorry. Anyhow, good to have you guys out, and good luck out there. Watch out for those bloody knuckles, sore butt, and there'll be some tears, but get it done. We'll see you guys at the finish line.
All right, we appreciate you guys. Can't wait to see you. Viva Baja.
Yeah, these are probably the tallest vehicles out here for sure. Now the trophy trucks, they'll have a lot more droop out. So the whole chassis is going to be a little bit lower to the ground. Kind of started back in the core days. I'm going to never forget, the trucks were so low, but it was all about that droop. And we'll get on to our next Ironman over here. We got Ash 735X. Ash Everett.
Hey, how's it going, guys? How are you today?
Good, man. How you doing? Where are you from?
I'm from Salton City, California.
Salton City. All right. I grew up in Cathedral City. That's where I was born, right down the street. Yeah, live in Temecula now, but great to have you out. You definitely got some good riding out there. So an Ironman, when you can go out your back door and go forever, that's a big help because it's all about seat time in this class.
Yep, absolutely. Seat time, gym time, and living out there, I get all the seat time I want.
So how you feeling? You ready for this thing, this 1,000 miles? It's a brutal one.
Yeah, it's tough. We pre-ran the entire course. There's some tough shit out there, some gnarly stuff, but, you know, that's Baja 1000. We wanted Fire Roads to go race on. We go race another series.
That's it. Yeah, we definitely bring it all to you here. So I know you got some good sponsors from Salton City. You want to thank anybody?
Yeah, absolutely. First, I want to thank my father and all my friends that come down here and chase me through the desert. Vision Roof Services, Clean Finish Electrical, Mike Crow over at Crow Performance giving me that Magic Carpet Ride suspension. Alex over at Habit CBD, DDC Racing, True North Motos, and of course Motorsports of Olympia.
Perfect. So how many, is this your first 1,000 or did you race with us last year?
I raced, I had a solo attempt in 19, DNF'd it while sitting in 4th at race mile 520, so that one's kind of stung, and that's what dragged me back down here for this madness.
That's tough sometimes. There's a lot going on when you're Ironman, and you got to make sure and have plenty of fuel in your body, too. It's one thing to fill up the bike, but it's a long ways around. It's as gnarly as it gets.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't have it any other way. We want it tough out here, and we want to run the whole enchilada.
Well, good luck on that enchilada plate. Have fun out there. Be safe, and we'll see you at the finish line.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Ironman, oh, he's feeling froggy. He's ready to do this thing. I love to see that, all excited. Who do we have on the bike here?
I'm Brian England. I'm a retired Army infantryman, paratrooper. I had to grow up, so came out for a new challenge, and this is it.
Brian England, yeah. Well, first, thanks for your service. Yeah, we appreciate it. And I think you've got some wins down here before. This isn't your first rodeo.
Oh, no, this is my first rodeo here. So it's I helped actually Ash Everest in 19, so he kind of lit the fire, and now we're out here to do it again.
It's lit. So first attempt on even a team bike, but soloing it, that's the big, baddest thing you could do down here.
Yeah, hey, man, well, that's what I came for. Let's make it hard.
Well, did we make it hard enough? Did you get some pre-running in?
Oh, dude, pre-run was awesome. Like, mono was perfecto. I love the rocks, so I can't wait. I'm stoked, man. Give me every mile.
We moved all the rocks from the whole peninsula down here just for you. We heard about you coming.
Hey, man, I ran that the other way in March, and it was completely different. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited.
That's what they're saying. We're running all 4 washes on down on the south side, but that summit going down the backside is something else this year.
That it is. Just got to be careful and, yeah, be technical.
You want to thank anybody that helped put this bike together, get you down here racing?
Oh, my God, yeah. It's definitely a team effort. I might be the only guy on the bike, but, I mean, between Veterans Racing Alliance chasing me, Cyclops Adventure Sports with all the lights, DDC Racing, Taco Moto Co., the Misfit Riders, River City Motorcycle Club, True North Moto, who else? Autobahn Specialist, Moto and Motor, Rob's Dirt Bike Camp, Patriots Cove, LNS Footbeds, Red Plate Suspension, Crow Performance, Evo Oregon, and a whole bunch of others. I can't even get them all. So couldn't have made it here without you guys.
And it's all about preparation down here, those people you talked about. And I know you're prepared. You were prepared just to name your sponsors. That shows your logistics side, and you're going to need that out there. Good luck to you, and we'll see you at the finish line. Looking forward to your first attempt and your first finish here for the 55th running of the 1,000.
All right, keep the beer cold for me. True North, I'll see you guys out there.
Well, if you're top of the box, we got some champagne. We'll have that ice down as well.
Got it. Appreciate it.
All right, good luck. This next vehicle coming up is something none of you have ever seen. This is the new 2024, I believe, Ford Raptor Ranger. And we got the man right here. He's not only a legend in the rock racing, a legend down here all the way around, just the man, Mr. Brad Lovell. How you feeling?
Well, feeling great, Rat. Thanks for the great introduction. It's a big deal to be out here with Ford. This is a big program. This Ranger came over from Australia, so we're actually standing on the passenger side of the vehicle right now. We're going to be driving from the right, so I think driver changes are going to be pretty interesting.
So something big, yeah. We're going out to get some dinner. Saw you walking the street. You're with the Ford guys. So the whole Ford Motors team is down here. I mean, they want to really see this thing do good. And this is the first one anybody's ever seen. I mean, they saw it in Australia, I think, a little bit, but it's good to have it down here. Is this going to be something they're going to be launching in 2023 down here?
Well, you're right in the fact that this just got released in Australia, so it's pretty exciting. They put this on a plane and brought it over here. And not only that, but it's the debut of Ford Ranger as the global racing platform for Ford Motor Company. So I'm just as curious as anybody else to see what future plans for the Ranger look like. And it's also a big deal for Ford because there's a partnership with Shell Fuels. It's a low-carbon, sustainable biofuel that we're racing on down here. So it's a little bit of work to get that imported, but it's special to me because it's a commitment to sustainability. So we're going to be out here doing this 20, 30, 40 years from now, enjoying what we love.
I love it. And I have to ask one question. How it's a whole different animal. You don't realize it, but being the right-hand seat behind the wheel.
Yeah, it's something else. We have a lot of test miles. We've done our homework. Got a great team of drivers. Some I've raced with, some I've raced against. But I can tell you we're all cleaning the bushes off a little bit on the left side of the car there, getting used to it.
Yeah, that definitely is different. So I know. So you nailed it. Shell, everybody.